Let's transition back to some NBA. Let's talk about Dwyane Wade, as Dwyane Wade was inducted into the 2023 Basketball Hall of Fame. And so when it comes to Dwyane Wade as a player, when he was in the NBA in his career, I believe Dwyane Wade is the third greatest shooting guard in NBA history. The only two shooting guards that were better than Dwyane Wade was Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. God rest Kobe's soul. By the way, shout out to Kobe. It's Kobe's birthday today. I know we're talking about D Wade, but got to give a shout out to Kobe Bryant. His birthday is today, August 23rd. But when it comes to Dwyane Wade, I think he's the third greatest shooting guard of all time. I saw a few weeks ago, Jeff Teague, he was on a podcast. He said that he would take James Harden's career over Dwyane Wade's career. And I think that that's absolutely ridiculous. I think that Jeff Teague should be drug tested for those comments, because Dwyane Wade was a superstar in his prime. He was a superstar. This is a three-time NBA champion. He won the 2006 NBA Finals MVP. He outplayed Dirk Nowitzki in that NBA Finals. Remember, in that NBA Finals, the Dallas Mavericks had a 2-0 lead on the Miami Heat. And in Game 3 in Miami, the Heat were trailing by double digits heading into the fourth quarter and on the verge of going down 3-0. And Dwyane Wade said, no, not in my house. And Dwyane Wade outplayed Dirk in that NBA Finals. And I thought that solidified his legacy to me. That solidified his legacy, his performance in the 2006 NBA Finals. That was the year when Shaq got traded to Miami. Shaq was out of his prime. It was clearly Dwyane Wade's basketball team. And I thought Dwyane Wade elevated himself to rare air and became one of the all-time greatest players with his great performance in the 2006 NBA Finals. They were down 2-0 in that series. They won 4 straight, beat the Mavericks in 6, and he was sensational in that Finals. And I feel like some people, because some people are fans of Allen Iverson, right? So they say Allen Iverson was better than Dwyane Wade. He was not. And I love AI. I love AI. AI is the Michael Vick of basketball. Like, Allen Iverson is iconic, but he was not a better player than Dwyane Wade was. Dwyane Wade was a closer, and he was a tremendous scorer. And this is the thing about Dwyane Wade. Dwyane Wade was not a great shooter. He wasn't even a great shooter, but Dwyane Wade was an elite scorer. And I don't think people give Dwyane Wade enough credit for what happened during the LeBron James era in Miami. When LeBron went to Miami, LeBron hadn't won a championship yet, and he didn't know how to win. Dwyane Wade taught LeBron James how to win. Dwyane Wade sat right next to LeBron James every single post-game press conference during that season, and he sat right next to LeBron throughout all the heat that LeBron had took from going from Cleveland to Miami. And even after they lost to Dirk Nowitzki and the Mavericks in the finals, Dwyane Wade was right there with LeBron the entire way. Because remember, they lost to Dirk Nowitzki and the Mavericks in that finals, and LeBron didn't play well. He didn't play well in that finals. One of his rare, terrible finals performances. Like, that was probably his worst performance in the finals in his whole career. But I felt like on those Heat teams that had Wade, Bosh, and LeBron was the best player, but Dwyane Wade was the closer for those Miami Heat basketball teams. And in clutch moments, they went to Dwyane Wade. And Dwyane Wade was the X factor in them being able to win 2 championships during the Wade, Bosh, and LeBron era in Miami. So I don't think we give Dwyane Wade enough credit for showing LeBron how to win. He had a tremendous impact on his career. I think it's disappointing that LeBron didn't make Dwyane Wade's Hall of Fame speech. The only way I think it's okay is if he was with Bronny James, who just went into cardiac arrest a few weeks ago. That's the only reason I feel that is valid for LeBron James to miss Dwyane Wade's Hall of Fame induction. Like that's the only thing I can think of that's understandable or that would give him an excuse is his son, because his son did just recently have cardiac arrest. But shout out to Dwyane Wade for making the NBA Basketball Hall of Fame. He's the third greatest shooting guard of all time, a great player on the floor, and even better person off the court as well.